Hey, what's up, everybody? BDO 44 coming at you with another video. All right, so Lakers got the Golden State Warriors tonight after a nice 2 days rest. I wish it would have been a little longer, personally, but we're ready to play. And of course, we got to go over the Golden State Warriors and the last 5 games that they've played to kind of give us the data that we need to know what is ahead. So, without further ado, on 3/22, the Golden State Warriors and the Atlanta Hawks faced off. The Hawks actually won that game in Atlanta, 124-115. Hawks had their powder blue floor and powder blue everything, so it was a little bit of a different look than what we'd expect from the Hawks, and they played well with it. So let's check out the team stats here, and then we'll go into the box score afterward. The Hawks shot 49 of 86 from the field for 57%, and the Golden State Warriors 39 of 84 for 46%. The Warriors shot 16 of 38 from the three for 42%, and the Hawks shot 15 of 36 from the three for 41%. The Hawks missed 7 free throws in this game, 11 out of 18 for 61%, and the Golden State Warriors only missed 5, 21 of 26 for 80%. The Hawks won the boards 46-38. Offensive glass for the Hawks were 10 to the Warriors 6. The Hawks had 37 assists to the Warriors 28. The Warriors did have more steals, 8-5, and the Warriors had more blocks, 4-3. Now, the Warriors had 10 turnovers, 18 points conceded off of those. The Hawks had 16 turnovers and only 15 points conceded off of those. Fast break points were +3 for the Golden State Warriors, 21-19. And fast break points, 60 for the Hawks, 44 for Golden State. The Hawks were up by 22 in this game at one point, and the largest lead for the Warriors was 3. All right, let's get into the box score. So, Draymond Green, 2 of 7 from the field, 1 of 4 from behind the arc for 5 points, 1 block, 3 steals, 6 assists, and 6 boards. Jimmy Butler got to the line 14 times, hit 10 of them, 7 of 15 from the field, 1 of 7 from 3 for 25 points, 1 steal, 8 assists, and 4 rebounds. Quentin Post hit 3 out of 4 3-point shots, 4 of 6 from the field for 11 points, 1 block, 1 assist, and 4 boards. Moses Moody had a pretty big game here, man. 3 of 8 from the 3, 7 of 13 from the field, 20 points, 1 block, 2 steals, 5 assists, 4 boards. And Podziemski, 6 of 14 from the field, 5 of 8 from 3, 19 points, 1 steal, 4 assists, and 8 boards. Off the bench, Jonathan Kuminga actually had some minutes for a change, 22 minutes, 6 of 14 from the field, 1 of 4 from behind the arc, 16 points, 2 assists, 2 rebounds. Kevon Looney got a board out of this one in 5 minutes of play. Trace Jackson Davis only played 5 minutes, 1 of 3 from the field for 3 points, 1 block, 1 assist, and 3 rebounds. 2 of those were offensive boards. And he actually led the team in offensive boards in only 5 minutes of play, which is craziness. And Buddy Hield, 1 of 2 from the field, 5 points, 1 steal, 1 assist, and 2 rebounds. And Gary Payton, who has since been out for the season from what I understand. He was available for this one, though. 5 of 7 from the field, 1 of 1 from 3 for 11 points, 4 rebounds. For the Hawks, Onyeka Okongwu continues to play well, 34 minutes of play, 10 of 16 from the field, 2 of 3 from behind the arc, 22 points, 12 boards, 3 of them offensive, 6 assists, and 2 blocks there for Onyeka. Zachary Richache, 5 of 10 from the field, 2 of 5 from the 3, 14 points, 1 steal, 2 rebounds. Mohamed Gay, 1 of 5 from the field, 0 of 2 from behind the arc, 2 points, 4 rebounds, 1 block in just 15 minutes. Trae Young, 9 of 15 from the field, 1 of 4 from behind the arc, 6 of 7 from the free throw line, 25 points, 10 assists, and 5 rebounds, 1 steal, 4 turnovers there for Trae Young on a +3. And Dyson Daniels, 5 of 9 from the field, 2 of 5 from 3, 12 points, 6 assists, 11 rebounds, 3 steals, and yeah, that's how that went. 2 offensive boards for Dyson in 35 minutes. George Niang shot extremely well. 8 of 11 from the field, 6 of 9 from 3, 23 points, 2 assists, 2 boards for George. Barlow, 2 of 4 from the field, 4 points, 1 assist, 4 rebounds in 14 minutes of play. Chris LeVert, 6 of 11 from the field, 1 of 5 from 3, 14 points, 6 assists, 2 boards. Terrence Mann, 2 of 3 from the field, 1 of 2 from behind the arc, 5 points, 3 rebounds. Victor Krejci also got some minutes in this game, 13 minutes of them, 1 of 2 from the field for 3 points, 6 assists, and 1 rebound for Victor. And that concludes everything we need to know about the Atlanta Hawks, Golden State Warriors. George Niang, off the bench, shot extremely well, hard to overcome that. Onyeka Okongwu cleaning up glass. Trae Young doing Trae Young things, and Dyson Daniels continuing to be the great barrier thief, one of the best defensive players we've ever seen, literally, already. And I don't know what the hell's going on with New Orleans not being able to utilize him. We'll talk more about them as the Golden State Warriors play them. And, of course, we do tomorrow. So we'll see them very soon. But for now, we got to get into the next game that the Warriors played, which was Jimmy's return to Miami, for which was spoiled dramatically. That did not go the way anybody thought it would at all. Let's check out the team stats to see why. The Golden State Warriors shot 39% from the field, 33 of 83, and only 23% from the three, 9 of 38. So they went into that building and couldn't hit a shot. Meanwhile, the Heat shot pretty well, 55% from the field, 43 of 77, 68% from three, 17 of 25. Come on. That's it right there. 11 of 16 from the free throw line for the Golden State Warriors for 68%, 9 of 12 for the Heat for 75%. Heat won the board slightly, 42 to 38. The Golden State Warriors did have 14 offensive boards, but they bricked all the dang shots, so why wouldn't they? 8 offensive rebounds for the Heat. You have 26 assists for Miami, 20 for the Warriors. Both teams had 8 steals, 5 blocks for the Heat, 1 for the Warriors. 18 points off of the turnovers for the Heat. 18 turnovers themselves, 12 points off of that. And then you got 16 turnovers for the Golden State Warriors, 18 points off of those. So that's what I'm trying to say. 8 fast break points for Golden State, 12 for the Heat. 42 points in the paint for the Warriors, 44 for the Heat. And the Heat were at one point up by 28 and won by something. I don't know. My math is trash, and I'm not interested in trying to do it now. So that's what it was. It was a blowout. Let's check out the box score, see how it went down. With the Golden State Warriors, we got Draymond Green having 2 points, 3 assists, 5 boards, 1 of 4 from the field, 0 of 3 from 3. Jimmy Butler went back to Miami, 5 of 12 from the field, 0 of 2 from behind the arc, 11 points, 1 steal, 2 assists, 6 rebounds. 5 of them offensive boards, though. So he did crash the offensive glass, but he didn't make nobody feel too bad about moving on from him. Not at all. Gary Payton, 20 minutes of play, 2 of 2 from the field, 4 points, 2 steals, 2 assists, 7 rebounds. 2 of them offensive boards. They're going to miss him for sure. Moses Moody shot terrible. 3 of 13 from the field, 0 of 9 from 3, 7 points, 2 assists, 1 rebound. He needed to be pulled off the floor before that was ever possible. Podziemski, 6 of 16 from the field, 2 of 6 from behind the arc, 14 points, 2 steals, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds there. And let's get into the bench. Kuminga, 25 minutes of play, 4 of 10 from the field, 1 of 3 from behind the arc, 15 points, 2 steals, 2 assists, and 2 boards for Jonathan. Kevon Looney, 14 minutes, 1 of 1 from the field, 3 points, 1 block, 1 steal, 2 assists, and 5 rebounds. Kevin Knox chipped in with a rebound in this game. Did not attempt a shot in 4 minutes. Trace Jackson Davis also had 4 minutes of play, 2 of 2 from the field. I don't know why Trace gets so few minutes. I don't get this at all. I cannot understand that decision. Guy Santos had 13 points, 5 of 8 from the field, 3 of 6 from behind the arc. With 3 rebounds to go with that, 2 of them offensive. I really like Guy Santos. He's really stepped out and really made a name for himself this year. He is on the map for me. Quentin Post, who's never in the post, 1 of 4 from the 3, 1 of 5 from the field, 3 points, 3 assists, 1 rebound for Quentin, 4 turnovers there as well for the Rook in 14 minutes, if I didn't mention that. Buddy Hield had 26 minutes, 3 of 8 from the field, 2 of 5 from 3, 10 points, 3 rebounds for Buddy. And that is it. Pat Spencer chipped in with 2 shots that both missed in 6 minutes. And now let's get into the Miami Heat. Andrew Wiggins had 10 points, 3 blocks, 2 steals, 5 assists, 2 of them offensive boards, 4 of 13 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3 in his return against his old team. Bam Adebayo, 9 of 18 from the field, 2 of 3 from behind the arc, 7 of 9 from the free throw line for 27 points, 1 steal, 1 block, 1 assist, and 8 boards. Khalil Ware, nice young rookie, 7 of 11 from field, 14 points, 10 rebounds, 1 block there for Khalil. Tyler Hero, plus 33, 20 points, 7 assists, and 3 rebounds, 7 of 10 from the field, 4 of 4 from 3. And Alec Burks shot the lights out, 6 of 8 from the field, 5 of 7 from 3 for 17 points, 1 steals, 2 rebounds. Also a previous Golden State Warriors in only 24 minutes of play shot his old team down. Hayward Highsmith got about 3 assists, 1 steal, 6 rebounds, plus 25 there for Hayward. Did miss both of his shots, though. A gentleman by the name of Anderson, 3 of 3 from the field, 7 points, 2 steals, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds for Anderson. Davion Mitchell, 5 of 8 from the field, 2 of 2 from 3, 12 points, 1 steal, 7 assists, and 5 rebounds. 3 of them offensive boards for Davion. And Pelle Larsson, in 4 minutes of play, did hit 2 of 4 shots for 5 points and 1 turnover. Jaime Jaquez had 4 minutes in this game, did not accomplish anything. I don't know how he's been removed from the rotation, but it's rather alarming there too. So that's what happened there, man. The Golden State Warriors couldn't hit a shot. The Miami Heat couldn't miss, and that's pretty much it. That is literally how that went. Let's get into the next one. Of course, we said the Pelicans would be seen. This is when we see them. The Golden State Warriors played them in New Orleans, 111-95. New Orleans, they've since set a lot of people no more. What's the gentleman's name? Zion Williamson's not out there. They've set a few people. C.J. McCollum was also not down there. So it's a different New Orleans team, surefire tanking squad, and that's pretty much what there is there. Let's look at the team stats. Golden State Warriors shot 41%, 38 of 92 from the field, 33 of 81 for New Orleans for 40% from the field. New Orleans shot 7 of 23 from the three for 30%, and Golden State 13 of 55 for 23%. 55 threes launched there. Wow. Both teams got to the line a lot. 22 of 29 from the Golden State Warriors for 75%, 22 of 28 for the Pellies with 78%. The Warriors were +4 on the boards, 50-46. 18 offensive rebounds for the Warriors, 14 for the Pels. A lot of offensive boards given up on both sides. 29 assists for the Warriors, 24 for the Pelicans. 10 steals for the Warriors, 6 for the Pelicans. 1 block for GS Dub and 5 for New Orleans. Now the turnovers, 11 turnovers for the Golden State Warriors, 10 points conceded off of those. Meanwhile, New Orleans, 16 turnovers, 23 points conceded off of those. 17 fast break points for Golden State, 16 for New Orleans. Both teams had 46 points in the paint. At one point, New Orleans was up by 12, and Golden State was up by 16 at one point. So, this is what the box score tells us about this game. Golden State, Draymond Green, +16. 6 points, 1 block, 2 steals, 6 assists, and 5 boards. 2 of 6 from the field, 0 of 3 from behind the arc. Jimmy Butler, 6 of 13 from the field, 1 of 6 from 3, 18 points, 1 steal, 4 assists, 10 boards, 7 offensive rebounds. You got to keep Jimmy off the offensive glass. It's 2 games in a row he's getting a ridiculous amount. We need to take note of what he did in these 2 games on the offensive glass. That needs to stop. We can't let him do it. Steph Curry returned in this one, 7 of 21 from the field, 5 of 16 from behind the arc, 23 points, 3 steals, 6 assists, and 4 boards. He just let it fly going up against his tanking squad, coming back from injury. He just shot the ball as much as he wanted to. Moses Moody, 3 of 7 from the field, 1 of 3 from behind the arc, 7 points, 1 assist, 1 rebound. Kind of a little bit of a slump there for Moses. Podziemski, 4 of 11 from the field, 1 of 7 from 3. Not good shooting there. 10 points, 1 steal, 2 assists, and 6 rebounds. Jonathan Kuminga got his normal 23 minutes in this slate of games. 5 of 9 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3. 16 points, 1 steal, 3 assists, and 8 boards. Kevon Looney, 14 minutes of play, missed a shot, but did get 6 boards, 4 of them offensive rebounds, and an assist to go along with it. Guy Santos, 2 of 5 from the field, 5 points, 1 steal, 1 assist, and 1 board. Quentin Post had a pretty good game here, man. 5 of 11 from the field, 3 of 9 from 3, not great shooting, but 15 points, 2 assists, and 6 rebounds, 3 of them offensive boards for the rookies. That's a lot of offensive glass given up by the New Orleans Pelicans here in Quentin Post, Jimmy Butler, and of course Kevon Looney. That's a lot of offensive boards. Buddy Hield, 4 of 8 from the field, 2 of 6 from behind the arc against his old team. 11 points, 1 steal, 3 assists, and 3 boards there for Buddy. Meanwhile, the New Orleans Pelicans, Kelly Olynyk, 0 of 7 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3. 6 of 6 from the free throw line, though. 6 points, 2 steals, 2 assists, and 6 boards. 2 of them offensive boards for him. Bruce Brown, 6 of 11 from the field, 2 of 4 from behind the arc. 18 points, 2 blocks, 2 steals, 1 assist, 7 rebounds. 2 of them offensive from him. Yves Missi, 3 of 7 from the field, 6 of 8 from the free throw line. Double-double, 12 points, 10 rebounds, 1 block. He had 4 offensive boards. So the Pelicans players each got offensive rebounds here in the starting lineup. Jose Alvarado, 4 of 12 from the field, 0 of 3 from behind the arc, 10 points, 4 assists, 3 rebounds there. And Jordan Hawkins, a bad shooting night, 2 of 10 from the field, 2 of 7 from 3, 8 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 assist. Jeremiah Robinson Earl, 5 of 9 from the field, 1 of 3 from behind the arc for 11 points, 1 steal, 2 assists, and 2 boards. A gentleman by the name of Brooks, who is now on the map for me. He looked really good in the highlights. Of course, I did highlights on the Pelicans too, so I watched them both in the same night. Keon Brooks is somebody to know. He's somebody they're using a lot. They like him a lot down there in New Orleans. 4 of 7 in just 15 minutes of play for 11 points, 1 assist, and 3 rebounds. We'll talk about him more tomorrow. Carlo, the Carlo guy, as we call him, Carlo Matovic, another one of their guys. 5 of 7 from the field there, 10 points, 1 steal, 1 block, 2 assists, and 3 boards for the Carlo guy. And Elfrid Payton's back in New Orleans for his second stint, 23 minutes, 2 of 7 from the field, 4 points, 10 assists, 5 rebounds, 2 of them offensive boards. And Antonio Reeves, 2 of 4 from the field in 14 minutes of play, 5 points, 1 assist, and 2 rebounds for Antonio. All right, so that tells the story. Golden State, Steph Curry's return. He just shot the ball a lot. Hell of a lot of offensive rebounds going around, and brick shots to match. That is all there is to say. It's a very easy game for the Golden State Warriors. The next one was much easier than that, believe it or not. They played against the lowly San Antonio Spurs, who've depleted themselves of everything, and I don't know what's going to happen with them going forward. But they do have to figure it out as it pertains to the rest of the season if they want to win any games whatsoever, because they can't play like this. 148-106 was the score there. And the Golden State Warriors, of course, got the victory. Shot 57% from the field, they did. 56 and 97 to the 47% from the Spurs, 40-84 from the field. Golden State Warriors, 21 of 44 from the 3, 47% there. 16 of 42 for 38% for the Spurs from behind the arc. Spurs missed 6 free throws, 10 of 16, 62%. 15 of 19 for Golden State for 78%. Golden State won the glass 44-34. 10 offensive boards for Golden State, 7 for San Antonio. Let's see. You got 42 assists to 30 plus 12 for the Warriors in the assist column. 17 steals for the Golden State Warriors. 4 for the Spurs. 3 blocks for both teams. 21 turnovers for the Spurs. 34 points conceded off of those. 13 turnovers for Golden State. 15 points conceded off of those. So what you see is 17 steals, 21 turnovers. Golden State's defense really rocked in this game, to say the least. Not to mention they couldn't miss. That's a great combination for the Warriors there. Can't let that happen to us tonight. You have 34 points in the fast break for the Golden State Warriors to 10 for the San Antonio Spurs, and 66 points in the paint for the Golden State Warriors, 44 for the Spurs. At one point, they were up by 47, and that is exactly what I believe they won by. No, they won by 41. 42. Yeah, 42. All right, so let's look at the box score on this blowout. Starting with the Warriors, of course. Draymond Green, 14 points, 1 steal, 2 assists, 5 rebounds, plus 12. 6 of 9 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3, 21 minutes of play. I'd imagine there's a lot of garbage time here. Jimmy Butler, 4 of 5 from the field, 1 of 2 from behind the arc, 4 of 4 from the free throw line. 13 points, 4 steals, 8 assists, and 3 boards for Jimmy. Only 1 offensive rebound tonight. Thank goodness in regards to that. He can't keep rebounding like this. All right, Steph Curry, 4 of 10 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3. 13 points, 1 steal, 1 block, 6 assists. He did have 3 boards to go along with that. Moses Moody, 7 of 11 from the field, 3 of 6, from the 3. That's 20 points, 1 block, 3 steals, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds for Mo Moody. Podziemski shot much better here, 9 of 14 from the field, 7 of 9 from the 3, 27 points, 1 steal, 5 assists, and 6 rebounds for Podziemski, plus 22 for him. Kuminga, 7 minutes of play, only 7 minutes for Kuminga in a blowout game like this, 4 points, 1 rebound. If I'm him, I want out in the offseason. Get me the hell out of here. Kevon Looney, 3 of 5 from the field, 1 of 3 from behind the arc, 8 points, 1 block, 7 rebounds, 1 assist, a plus 28, led the entire team. Or no, he did not, but he did. We'll get to that in a minute. Kevin Knox, 13 minutes of play, 3 of 4 from the field, 6 points, 1 steal, and 2 rebounds for Kev. Trayce Jackson-Davis in a blowout can only get 9 minutes. Get him out of there too. 4-7 from the field, 8 points, 2 assists, and 3 rebounds for Trayce Jackson-Davis. Guy Santos, 2 of 6 from the field, 0 of 3 from behind the arc, 4 points, 2 steals, 6 assists, and 4 rebounds, plus 18 for Guy Santos. Pretty good in 24 minutes of play. Quentin Post, 3 of 9 from the field, 1 of 6 from behind the arc, 7 points, 1 steal, 1 assist, and 2 rebounds for the Rook. And Buddy Hield, as I said, plus 30, led the entire team. 19 points, 3 steals, 4 assists, and 5 rebounds on 8 of 12 from the field, 3 of 6 from behind the arc. Pat Spencer chipped in with 5 points and 4 assists, 2 of 3 from the field and 1 of 2 from behind the arc. Okay, what in the world happened with the San Antonio Spurs here? Well, Jeremy Sohan had 18 minutes of play, 1 of 4 from the field, 2 points, 1 assist, and 2 boards there. Not really good. Harrison Barnes, 2 of 6 from the field, 1 of 3 from the 3, 6 points, 3 assists, and 1 rebound against his old team. Chris Paul, also who played for the Golden State Warriors at 1 point, 2 of 3 from 3, 6 points, 1 steal, 4 assists, and 1 rebound. Devin Vassell, 5 of 10 from the field, 2 of 5 from 3, 12 points, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds for Devin. Stephon Castle, maybe the rookie of the year, not a great show. 3 of 11 from the field, 1 of 4 from behind the arc for 9 points, 4 turnovers, 2 assists, and 3 rebounds. Not a great game. Mamoulas-Kelishvili, I know I'm not saying that correctly, but he had 6 of 10 from the field, 1 of 4 from behind the arc with a double-double, 14 points, 11 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 of them offensive rebounds, and a block to go along with it. He's actually low-key breaking out. Mamou, pay attention to him. Julian Champagnie, 4 of 10 from the field, 3 of 7 from behind the arc for 11 points, 2 assists, and 5 boards. Keldon Johnson, 8 of 13 from the field, 2 of 5 from 3, 19 points, 1 steal, 2 assists, and 3 rebounds. Stand out there for him. Charles Bassey stepped in and got a block and a rebound in 10 minutes. Jordan McLaughlin, 3 of 4 from 3, 9 points, 4 assists, and 1 board for Jordan. Malachi Branham played in this game, 4 of 8 from the field, 1 of 3 from behind the arc for 13 points, 3 assists, and 1 rebound for Malachi. And Blake Wesley, 2 of 5 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3 for 5 points, 2 steals, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. A minus 30 for Blake. He was the worst there in this particular game. Big time blowout. Nothing to talk about there. Let's move on. All right. So, in the final game we have to go over, of course, the game that took place, what was it, the night before last, where Steph Curry went absolutely crazy, 134-125 against the Memphis Grizzlies. And let's see what the team stats tell us. The Golden State Warriors shot 42% from the field, 42 of 99. Memphis, 44 of 92 for 47 from the field. The Golden State Warriors launched 56 threes, man. The volume Golden State is shooting with right now is a little much, so we need to be aware of that tonight, Lakers. 22 of 56 from the 3, 39% from the 3. 18 of 44 from Memphis for 40% there. The Golden State Warriors hit all of their free throws, got there 28 times. So that'll tell you something too. 19 of 22 for the Golden State Warriors. For the Memphis Grizzlies, 86%. Rebounds, +6 for Golden State, 49 to 43. 15 offensive boards for Golden State to the 8 of the Grizzlies. Another big offensive rebound night for Golden State. We got to keep an eye open for that. The assists, 29 to 22. Pro Golden State there. 11 steals for the Warriors, 7 for the Grizz, 3 blocks for the Warriors, 6 for the Grizz, 11 turnovers for the Golden State Warriors, 17 points off of those, and 16 turnovers for the Grizz, 25 points conceded off of those. 18 fast break points for Golden State, 10 for Memphis, and 36 points in the paint for Golden State, 42 for Memphis. All right, so you got 17 points was the largest lead of the game for the Golden State Warriors, and Memphis had a 4-point lead at 1 point. Let's get into the box score. Draymond Green, 4-12 from the field, 1 of 7 from 3. Why in the hell is he launching 7 threes? No one will ever know. A triple-double, though. 13 points, 1 block, 2 steals, 12 assists, and 10 boards. 2 offensive boards for Draymond. Triple-double night. Bad shooting, though. Jimmy, 7 of 11 from the field, 1 of 2 from behind the arc, 12 of 12 from the free throw line. We can't let Jimmy get to the free throw line like that. 27 points, 3 steals, 4 assists, and 6 boards for Jimmy. Steph Curry, the big night. 16 of 31 from the field, 12 of 20 from the 3, 52 points, 1 block, 5 steals, 8 assists, 10 rebounds for the chef. Unbelievable. Moses Moody, 4 of 8 from the field, 2 of 5 from 3, 10 points, 1 assist, 4 rebounds, 2 offensive boards for Mo Moody. Podziemski, 4 of 11 from the field, 0 of 4 from behind the arc. Another bad shooting night from Podziemski from 3. I don't expect him to shoot that poorly against us. He rarely does. 8 points, 1 assist, and 5 rebounds. Kevon Looney, 1 of 4 from the field, 1 of 1 from 3, 3 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist. Guy Santos, 1 of 5 from the field, 0 of 1 from 3, 4 points, 1 assist, and 6 boards. 4 of them offensive rebounds for Guy Santos. Can't give up 4 offensive rebounds to Guy Santos. Quentin Post, continuing to shoot poorly from behind the arc, 3 of 9, 3 of 10 from the field, 9 points, 1 assist, 1 rebound. I know he's a stretch 5, but he's shooting too many threes for his volume, his percentages. He's shooting too much. He ain't in them. So I don't know that you can leave him back there because he does project to be a good stretch 5. But as long as he's shooting like that, I don't feel too bad. 2 of 7 for Buddy Hield. All 3 shot, 8 points, 1 steal, 3 rebounds there. and they didn't play anybody else. That was all they did there, the Golden State Warriors, in a winning effort. All right. Jaren Jackson Jr., 7 of 12 from the field, 2 of 9 from 3, 22 points, 1 block, 1 steal, 1 assist, and 7 boards, 2 of them offensive boards. Not a great shooting night for Jaren, man. Jalen Wells, 2 of 5 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3, 5 points, 1 steal, 1 assist, and 4 rebounds for Jalen Wells in 30 minutes of play. That's not really good production for the rookie. Zach Edey, 4 of 7 from the field. Big production from this rookie. 10 points, 16 rebounds, 3 of them offensive, 4 blocks, and 1 assist. He's on a tear. Zach Edey gave us hell. He gave the Golden State Warriors hell too. In losing efforts, but he's playing great. 12 shot. 14 of 22. That's Ja Morant for those who are wondering. 5 of 8 from the 3. 36 points, 2 steals, 6 assists, 3 rebounds, 6 turnovers, and 1 investigation into his behavior since he wants to point imaginary guns at people after being caught with real ones. The kid ain't going to do right. He's just not. They're going to have to go ahead and trade him if they want him to stop acting foolish because he don't get it. He doesn't get it. Desmond Bane, 6 of 15 from the field, 4 of 10 from 3, 19 points, 1 block, 2 steals, 5 assists, and 4 boards there. Marvin Bagley, 3 minutes of play, did hit 2 free throws. Santi Aldama, 6 of 11 from the field, 4 of 6 from 3, 18 points, 1 steal, 1 assist, and 6 boards there, 2 of them offensive for Santi. Luke Kennard, 1 of 3 from 3, 5 assists, 3 points, and 1 rebound. And Scotty, 4 of 9 from the field, 1 of 3 from behind the arc for 10 points, 2 assists, 2 rebounds for Pippen Jr. And that concludes everything we need to look at in regards to the Golden State Warriors last 5 games. You know, we saw what we saw. At the end of the day, the Golden State Warriors are on a 3-game winning streak. They've been playing against some trash. I include Memphis in that because Memphis has been playing like trash, with the exception of maybe Zach Edey and of course, 12. But at the end of the day, we got a big game against this Golden State Warrior team. Let's just be real, man. This ain't nothing to play with. Right now, we are in 4th place, a half game or a full game behind the Denver Nuggets. Let me update that. Is that real? I thought that wasn't what that was. Yeah, that's not right. I knew that wasn't right. All right, the update shows me. I had to refresh. That was from the last day. We are 46 and 29, which means we are in 3rd place, ladies and gentlemen. The Denver Nuggets have lost their last 2 games. 47 and 30 is their record, and we have a tie record with them. But the tiebreaker is ours since we're at the top of our division, and OKC is at the top of everybody else's division. Thank God the division is so difficult for everybody. The Golden State Warriors are officially 2 full games behind us. We do need them to lose tonight. They, of course, as we said, they're on a 3-game winning streak. We are on a 2-game winning streak, so something's got to give there. They have a 44 and 31 record, with the Minnesota Timberwolves hot on their tail with a 3-game winning streak, a half game behind them at 44 and 32. Clippers have the exact same record, also on a 2-game winning streak. 8 of the last 10 games have been won for the Clippers, so they're hot. And, of course, Memphis ever falling in the standings, all the way to 8 as I predicted, with a 4-game losing streak, and I wouldn't be surprised if that's where they land in this playoff picture. So, Golden State, Minnesota, Clippers, and Memphis all basically in there together, trying to figure out how to get up there with us in Denver and Houston. And Houston's about to play some tough teams, so we'll see if they can hold off, but they did beat Utah in the last one. 4-50 and 27 record with the 2nd overall place. We are 3 games fully behind them, although I don't think it's crazy that we catch them. I don't think so. So long as we take care of business, particularly tonight, we have to win this game. This is about as important of a game as you're going to find on the docket for the rest of the season. Beating Golden State Warriors means everything to us tonight and home. So do so, Lakers. Please do so. All right. So let's look at what we're looking at in regards to our team. See what we're wearing tonight. All right, let's get to it. Lakers are wearing yellow on their home floor, and the Golden State Warriors, for some reason, are wearing their home whites. I'll never get used to that. I never want to see that. But it is what it is. Your injury report. Jonathan Kuminga has some type of pelvis injury. I don't know where the 6 came from. Game time decision is the word. And Gary Payton, of course, is out with the thumb. I thought that said out for the season, but I'm not really sure. But yeah, Kuminga's a game time decision. But they only give him 23 minutes anyway most nights. Yeah. Maxi Kleber, we're going to get an update on him tonight. He may be able to return before the end of the season. I don't know what that means for our rotation. We've never had this guy, but he does have some history with some guys on this team, so maybe that'll help. But I would not feel all that great about throwing him into the lineup, to be honest with you. But it would be good to have our team fully healthy, so hopefully that's the news we have tonight. Of course, LeBron James, naturally a game time decision with the growing, but of course he's playing. So, yeah, that's really what it is. Both teams are healthy, man. Steph Curry had a little scary tailbone injury, but came back and, of course, splashed 12 in the worst way. And so we know he's going to be in a good rhythm tonight. And we need to be ready for everything they have thrown at us, man. They have some pretty good defensive players like Moses Moody and Yimmy and Draymond, so we got to be ready for them dudes. And, the Golden State Warriors play a certain level of small ball, but they do have Quentin Post. So, and, of course, Draymond can kind of be a center at times. And, of course, Kevon Looney is an offensive rebounding monster. So we have a lot to deal with size tonight, even though people look at the Golden State Warriors as a small team. I don't think you could look at them as the same type of team they were when we last saw them, because now Jimmy's in place and that is nothing to play with. So, yeah, man, keep Jimmy off the offensive glass, please. Can we do that? I don't want to see nothing like what he did against the Heat or against the Pelicans. I don't want to see none of that. He getting all these offensive rebounds like he's some type of big or something. That's got to stop. Put it into that early. Do not send them to the line too much, because even though they're a bad free throw team, they have a game where they didn't miss a free throw, 28 of 28 in the last one. So we know better than to play with this championship team that's won million championships. We know what they can do. The chemistry is still in place. Steve Kerr is the worst, best coach of all time, in my opinion. And you got to take him seriously every time you see him. We tend to have their number, but we've also tend to have Anthony Davis in all those matchups. So this is a brand new look. We got Luka. They got Jimmy. These are different teams because of it. So that's really what it is, man. We get ready for this basketball game tonight. 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern, here in Los Angeles. Playoff atmosphere. This is a team we could potentially see in the playoffs. It's looking pretty decent of a chance that happens. If the playoffs were to start today with us being in third place right now, we play the Minnesota Timberwolves, which I think is a pretty strong matchup, to say the least. That's going to be tough as hell if that's what holds up. But I don't know that holds up, because there's so much that can shift between now and 2 weeks from now, I guess, or whatever it is. So feels good to see us in that third spot, though. Hopefully we can hold on to that, but we have a lot to do to make that happen, and it's going to be some tough games ahead, including one more against the Houston Rockets, and then furthermore, 2 against the Oklahoma City Thunder in Oklahoma, back-to-back. So that's going to be extremely difficult, but we gotta do what we can to win as many games as possible. This one's going to be important, of course. As we said, tomorrow we got the Pelicans, for which I've already done homework on. So, I think there will be an opportunity tomorrow to rest maybe a star or two tomorrow. I think everybody will play tonight, but who knows how the Lakers are going to try to prioritize health in this little back-to-back here. But at least both of these games are at home, so there'll be no travel. So that's pretty much what I got to say, man. I appreciate everybody for rocking with BDF 44. We'll have something for you at the end of the game, of course, and at halftime. BDF 44, I'm out.